my next door neighbor, Dinus. He often walks by my front door like this, barefoot, in sun, rain, or the middle of winter. So of course, I had to meet this guy. We soon became friends, shared barbecue, and I hired him to teach my 2 kids wushu kickboxing. Dinus has a degree in sports science, and he also ran his own dojo in Latvia. Dinus's wife, Asami, came to my barn for the first time. Now, Asami knows nothing about horses, has never been around them, so I set her up like this, so that she could be safe while she gradually got to know how horses moved, the way their bodies worked, how to have a dialogue with them, etc. When Dinus came to my barn for the first time, this is where I put him. He also has had 0 experience with horses, but he is an accomplished martial artist, and that counts for a lot around animals that can move 7 times faster than we can. Also notice the way he anchors a hand on their bodies at all times, and even when they move, the hand anchors and he just moves with them. Again, this is a lot of his instinctive martial arts training coming out in a different setting. Watch how Dinus instinctively gives these teething babies a hand on their muzzle. So he's not controlling them or squishing them or anything, but he instinctively understands that they need something to do with those nippy little teething mouths of theirs. Watch the horses give him their first test, and let's see how he does, how he moves, how he responds.
That's how it goes, eh?
Well, no big deal, and Dinus goes back to brushing the horses with no comment. Soon afterwards, it's time for his second test. Now that may not look like very much, but I'm going to slow that down and put it into slow-mo so you can see exactly what happened there. Alright, Sione's coming in to move Cobra, and then Zeta realizes, oh dear, I need to move too. She jumps up and she's actually pivoting on her back legs with her front off the ground. Dinus comes up for the block and the redirect, meanwhile never losing his center of balance like any good martial artist would. Check out Sione's face. Doesn't it look like she's saying, hey, well done, Dinus, that was a great job. And Dinus goes back to petting and brushing the horses. I wanted to show you this footage particularly because it's a great commentary on the topic of, quote, safety around horses and people trying to come up with rules that everybody should follow. And I wanted to really highlight that every horse and every human is individual. And something that's safe for one human is absolutely not safe for another, and vice versa. There's no reason to take someone like Dinus and put him in a safe pen with one horse so he can slowly get to know how they move. This is far more fun for both him and the horses. Likewise, there's a lot of stuff that I do, and I get a lot of criticism in my videos from people saying, that's not safe, you're going to get your head kicked off, you're going to get run over, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. Well, I've been with horses since I was 8 years old, and nothing's happened. I've had no broken bones. Of course, I've had some minor injuries, but honestly, if you put your safety in the relationship with the horse, and your safety is in your own body wisdom, and you are anchored and grounded in your body so that you can hear when your body says, this is not safe, or your body says, move, then that is actually the place of greatest safety for us. Not rules, not protective padded equipment, but the ability to listen to your own body. And when your body says move, you move. When your body says get out, you get out. That's the place of greatest safety. Good boy, Kumbi. I don't want to go all the way to the back, Odie, because that'll set off a big run to the front. And I don't want to risk Posa. So you can, if you go, I don't really want to go with you guys. I don't want to hold space for that possibility. Zosie's all sweaty. You're so nervous, hey? You haven't run enough to be that sweaty. That's all nervous energy. Well, you can go back to the barn, you know. Zara's back there. You won't be alone. Zara was the very last to come. She really did not feel like coming back here, but the drive to be with the herd was strong enough to force her past her fear. Man, look, Mama's being so brave today. Since Montaro left, the times we've been back here, Maka has led. And today Odie's leading, so that's huge. That's a huge increase in confidence and strength from her. And let me tell you, when Odie gets scared, the force of her fear is as big as the force of her love. Like, she can radiate fear like crazy. I'm not coming, Mama. I'm staying here. It's your choice, though. Of course. Thanks, Sione. Yeah, everybody's headed down there. I can feel the pull. Like, my legs want to walk. My legs are like, why not? Just follow along. It's like it's right now, it's not a drive, it's a pull. It's a pull energy. It's very strong. Kalia looking at me. So I'm sending them pictures of Posa. And I'm saying that if you want to get excited and run around, you know, this is a nice big area to do that in without risking her getting injured again. So I'm putting that forward as a better idea. Because the further away they go from the barn, the higher the fear ratchets and the more chance of a stampede on the way back. And then down that treacherous creek crossing, they're not going to be slowing down. And I'm pretty sure Posa has fallen there before. That's how she injured her shoulder the first time. So my role is to hold this space. Oh, and there's Zeta. So they have figured out, or they've created a path where they can circle around from the main trail. And Posa bear. That's good. I have gone back there and cleared a bunch of blackberries to give them these circular paths, because they get extremely afraid if they feel like it's a chute. Stay, Kumbi. Kumbi. Forget it. He's like, that's way too hard. Hoo. Easy, hoo, babies, hoo. Kumba. Hello? Connect back in. Stay with Mom. Stay. No, we're going this way. Yeah, come. We are not chasing them down the creek. Come on. Come. Good boy. Kumbi? Ooh, good boy. Stay. Stay with me. Good job. I'll let you go as soon as we see that they're safely across the creek, okay? Good job. He's like, they're gone. They're long gone.